Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here with you. I am happy to be here. I am happy that you are here with me. This is a new episode of Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. I finally feeling good enough to make a video and to catch you up on what I'm doing. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that things in your life are good. I do. All right, let's get started. I have a bunch of things that I want to accomplish, and I wanted to bring you along for that journey. So I am trying to finish my volume 1 Journal of Stitchery before I move on to volume 2. Well, actually, I did kind of start on volume 2, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so where I was at in the process, I had made my pages, but then I have this 6th block and it needed backing, and so what I did was I went ahead, and I'm really upset with myself, but it is what it is. This is all sloppy. It ran because I used a colored marker to write chains, to do some of these, and that was kind of dumb, which that was okay, but then when I sprayed the back of it with water to iron it, that was the dumb part. Oops. So anyway, what I did was I did these again, all of our stitches, only this time I labeled them and I added little bits of fabric underneath them. So I need one more page, and this is what I'm working on now. I decided to use one of my cutter quilts, and this is, it's just so beautiful. Love these guys so much. So I have that as my base, and then here's a ripped hanky bit. It's super fun. It's even got a hole in it, which is kind of cool. I know Rachel loves those. And I've got a little bit of antique lace here, and I've got another antique, a vintage handkerchief here. This is also a handkerchief, a vintage. So what I'm going to do is stitch these down. I've used a little bit of a glue stick to kind of, to lightly tack those down. So let's get the tools. Let's get our tools. And we shall just do a little bit of stitching while we chat. You will be viewing this video while I am on vacation. I'm so excited, super, super excited. I'm actually recording this. This is the Saturday before we leave. We are leaving on Wednesday. I have my visit with Dr. Doro on Tuesday, and we shall, we'll see what he has to say. I am a little nervous because I don't know exactly how the conversation will go. I don't really want to take the medicine that the new one that he prescribed for me, the infusion, and so we'll see. I mean, he's a very good doctor, and I know his job is to keep me alive and keep me well as possible. So I just have a lot of questions. And I'm just hoping that maybe there's something out there that maybe isn't quite as nasty, you know, with the side effects. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too, maybe I'm wanting too much, expecting too much, perhaps. I don't know. But we'll see. Anyway, we are, regardless of what, oh yeah, let's just go this way here. Regardless of what we decide to do as far as, you know, treatment goes, let me bring that in a little bit closer for you. We are definitely, whatever it is, it will have to wait till we get back from vacation. We will be gone for 10 days and we'll be traveling. We'll see quite a bit of country. We're heading to Polson, Montana, which is at the south end of Big Fork Lake. And in that area, you've got Glacier National Park, which is fabulous. If you've never been there and you want a treat as far as natural beauty goes, I've never seen more beautiful ever. Of course, I've not been to outside of the country, and I know there are gorgeous places, but it is definitely one of those gorgeous places. We're not sure we'll be able to, because the way they have it now, and I guess this is the second year that they've done this, is you have to have a permit. They only allow so many permits per day into the park. And so you have to go online the day before your trip and try to snag a permit. You know, that's an awfully thick needle. Let me look and see what I got here that's gonna work better maybe. It's a milliner's. That's maybe a little better. Let's give that a try. Anyway, so you do have to, so we'll see about that. We're not 100% sure that we'll get to go there, but we are meeting up with my brother and his sweet wife. We adore them and are looking forward to, we have rented a home, vacation home for a few days. So we will just relax and play games and eat and visit and just catch up and drive around and look at all the gorgeous things there are to see in that part of the country. And there are lots and lots of them for sure. And then that following, it'll take us 3 days to get there. 2 long days. No, 3 days. And then when we head back, we will head south into Idaho and stop in Blackfoot, Moreland area, and visit with my oldest sister's family, her husband. She has passed, but she has a wonderful family there. We've got wonderful brother-in-law and nieces and nephews and grandnieces and grandnephews, and just a plethora of amazing, wonderful family. And we'll spend time with them and catch up. And then we head down into Utah to visit with more family. with a cousin of my husband's so they can kind of catch up. They haven't seen each other for many, many years. And then we're hoping to also see our sister-in-law. Her health is not good, and so I'm not 100% sure that we'll be able to, that she'll actually be able to see us physically. But anyway, we'll give it a try. We certainly will be in the area. And then she said, just doing some canthor stitching here now. Then we will wind up with one of our sons and his beautiful wife and spend time with them, and then we will head back east and come home. So we're going to have a very full schedule. We're excited. We're really looking forward to it. We don't know what's next, in my cancer treatment and such. So we're trying to just see as much family as we can in as short amount of space as we can, so we can obviously get back and get started again on the treatments and different things that way. So anywho, so as you are watching me stab my fingers here, hopefully I'm not drawing blood, we will be in that process. I'm trying to think of when this video will air. I haven't actually decided when I will put it up, so I'm not sure where in the journey we'll be when you view this, but I will check in as much as I can to read your comments and whatnot. I just might not be able to respond to people, but I do love and appreciate you. I just want you to know that. So I am just going to continue on this little bit, guys. Ouch. Oh, look at that. We've worn it out. Let's turn it around. I keep these rubber fingers on hand. I'm gonna have to break down and buy a new box pretty soon because I'm getting low on them. I haven't purchased a box of the rubber fingers for, gosh, years. So it has lasted very well, but with more of this stitching, Rachel, Sarah, it's all your fault, girlfriends, for having such fun, creative videos and challenges for us to work along with, that I'm wearing out the rubber fingers. It's all good. Love you, girls. Okay. And that, of course, is because the quilt behind it has a bunch of padding, and I'm going over some seams where they come together, where they're, more bunched. And I'm using just a quilting thread that I do my hand quilting with, although I have not hand quilted anything in several years. I used to, well, let's see, that's not true. I did hand quilted quilts for some of my children, and the others, no. But it does not mean I don't love the other children just as much as the earlier ones. It just, logistics of how the body works of as you as you get a little bit older, some of those things that you were able to do a whole bunch of and plenty of and this and that. I can remember somebody telling me, and after the fact, I was like, wow, that was really wise. Be careful what you scrapbook, be careful what you start to do with your grandkids. Because what you start for the older ones, those that come down the road, you might not be in such good health to continue doing. And I thought, wise words. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this on pause. I don't know if I want to stitch through all this or not. I kind of like this where it's going. So I think I'll go ahead and start on this piece, and we'll just sort of see where we want to go. But I shall return. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so I have stitched around a little more in this corner, a little more here, and a couple of times around the rest of it. And now what I'm doing, I've switched to an embroidery thread, and now I'm going to do a bunch of little seed stitching. I thought that would be kind of a fun to add a little bit more color and pattern and tack down also the handkerchief to my quilting fabric beneath. So I thought, yeah, so let's just play with this for just a little bit and see how we like it. That's one of the things that I have discovered on this journey with Rachel and Sarah is how many fun embroidery stitches, and this, the seed stitch, is actually one of my favorites. One of my least favorites was the bullion stitch until the last page, and I decided it's time to tackle that puppy, and I ended up absolutely loving the bullion roses. So you just never know. So this has been really, really fun for me. It also, quite frankly, it also helps me connecting with my mom and my oldest sister, because this is something that they did when I was a young girl. And I honestly don't even remember how detailed or how much they did, really. I just remember the process of doing, and Mom showing me certain stitches, and then she or my sister Vicky taking a look at them and saying, oh, that looks nice, or you want to take a little smaller stitch here, or, just showing me the process and encouraging me as I did. So those are super fond memories. And of course, now I have the new memories with all of you, and that too is just kind of makes this a very fun, cool project. Okay, so as you can see, I am working in my empty spaces and bringing in the color. It's just a regular DMC embroidery floss that I'm using 3 strands. I don't know about that. So let's just, we'll do a couple more here, and then we'll just kind of take a look, see what we think. And if we like it, then we'll just continue on, and I will go ahead and pause the video and finish up this part and call this a video. Obviously it will take me quite a while to go ahead and do my seed stitches here, and I don't want to keep you that long, but let's kind of take a peek, see what we think. I like it. I do. I like it. So I think this is going to be fun. So guys, let me go ahead, and like I said, I will finish doing all of this stitching with the seed stitch in here, and then I shall return, show you what I've done, and we will call it good for this video. All right. Okay, I am quite happy with what I've done so far. I'm going to go ahead and call this a video for today. I do want to add some more, maybe some flowers or some leaves, or I don't know, or some little bits. I know I had this little bit of antique lace I thought I might put here, and some other, I've got some gorgeous things here. I think I'll just take some time. I'll take a look and see what I like and what I want to add. I probably won't do another video on this. The next one will most likely be, drum roll, of me putting, my book together or showing you the finished book. I'm excited to get this done. So anyway, I think that's the way we'll go. So I do appreciate you joining me there again. I hope that this video has found you happy and doing things that you enjoy doing. I will be hugging and waving to you as I'm on vacation. Anyway, I love you guys. Till next video, have a fabulous day. Bye-bye now.